Okay, and we're back with part two of the Foodie Beauty documentary of how she started her YouTube journey. Let's begin.
Gone. It was always what she was going to do, like a little fantasy that would never come true. Just another one of Chantal's exciting dreams she would tell us about. She started to slip on her diet and exercise massively, but at the same time, she was still greatly concerned with her borderline cancerous cysts. And if borderline cancerous cysts weren't enough to make Chantal lose weight, then what would be enough? The thought of having to get a full hysterectomy to remove the cyst was not a pleasant one. Getting a full hysterectomy meant she would not
Welcome
be able
back,
to have
Enchanted
kids in the
Roses.
future, which was fine for her, she told us. She didn't want kids anyway. But there was someone who did.
I really just don't really want kids, to be honest. Um, BB does want kids. BB, that's fairly important to him. So if that means that we can't live our lives together forever, then that's how it has to be. I don't want to hold him back on a life dream. Yeah, I'm more concerned with having a total hysterectomy because part of your body's gone, like a big part of your body. It's like a big part of your womanhood's gone. Your
People who can't have kids often say that they don't want kids. It's something that they come to terms with, even though you can clearly see in Chantel's face, clearly, if she was able to have children, she probably would. This is like the sad part of Chantel, I guess you can say, where you can tell she's actually human.
She seemed down again, demotivated. A far cry from the Chantal of just a few months back when it was all about positive thinking.
I look tired. I know. I was just. I'm going through some stuff. Okay.
Her food looked
However,
good.
she seemed to perk up a little in October. It was Halloween month, and she loved Halloween and everything spooky after all. So, what kind of exciting things could we expect from her in October, where she was going to vlog every day?
I couldn't go back to bed after this dream. It just really bothered me.
On a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary. The photo was taken in the concert hall in the basement. Well, apparently there are roads where many witnesses have experienced things they cannot explain. Sam, what exactly
So this is
was
the
the
haunting part of Chantel.
She may have been more motivated to make more interesting videos for her favorite spooky month, but on her own, her videos were uninteresting and uninspiring on her own. But Chantal, as well as her audience, could always count on one man to liven things up just a little.
Hi, Pete.
Hi. Hi, sis.
Peace.
So are you prepared to be scared?
Meh.
You believe in ghosts?
Not really.
Not at all?
Maybe he was
I'm
more
not supposed to
exciting
believe it.
back then.
No,
Who
I have
knows?
not seen or heard anything strange. Um, too bad, but whatever.
I did see one. I did see one strange thing.
What?
You.
Oh, that's a burn.
Hi-oh. Burn.
Isn't that what Triceratops?
Yeah, Triceratops. He's always horny on me.
Chantal's audience, just like Chantal herself, needed an injection of Pete's. He may have had a new lady friend, but he was still making time for his favorite ex girlfriend, who basically cheated on him. But
Oop.
Pete couldn't be in every video, and people didn't want Halloween videos where Chantal would tell spooky stories or read poems. They wanted mukbangs. But Chantal had some bad news for those people.
So, if I'm sorry to disappoint you. A lot of you watch me for the mukbangs. So I mean, if you have to unsubscribe, and because that's vlogs are not your thing or whatever, I understand. Or if you find me boring, I understand.
She had been struggling at times, being this new, positive, healthy version of herself, but she was fighting and she was starting to get back on track again. However, the old gross Chantal would still slip out now and again.
BB has let them rip in the bed beside me, and the fan's going, and it hits me right in the face.
Ew.
November and December of 2018, Chantal managed to not go back to her old mukbang gross ways. She hadn't done perfectly, but she had done better than most had expected.
So does anybody know what happened to BB? I'm curious. Did they just quit talking? Did he move on? Did she quit? Did she move on? Like what happened to BB? Because that was before I was following Chantel, so I know nothing about their relationship. I'm just curious if anybody else knows.
It was now 2019, a
2019.
new
Here we go.
year, and being a brand new year, Chantal had set herself a brand new challenge.
The journey I'm going to take this year, I really want you guys with me. So, anyways, so I starting tomorrow, I'm going to be embarking on a 21-day water fast. And I know that you're going to roll your eyes, some of you, and some of you will never understand the reasoning for this, and some will never agree with it. One thing, these cysts have got to go, and they also have to go because they are impeding on my health. They are
She had the
not helping with weight
ovarian
loss.
cyst. I
And the
think BB.
reason is because like I
Let me read
look
that
like I'm
comment.
like pregnant with twins. Like I hope to check in.
You said Enchanted. I think BB broke up with her. She cheated on him with Pete's. They broke up. He kicked her out. Also, she was living with BB, and she cheated on BB with Pete's. But didn't she originally cheat on Pete's with BB? It sounds like a whole circle of a menage a trois they're going on.
In daily with you guys on this journey, this water fast. I'm nervous, but I'm so excited because I really hope that it works. And I really believe that the body can heal itself, and I really want to prove that. And if it
Body
A
can, but not just
21
no
day
freaking
water
water.
fast. No food, just water. That was a pretty drastic challenge, but it was 2019, a new year and a new her. She weighed in to find her starting point, 372.6 pounds. Not her heaviest, but still, she was not happy with that number. As well as a 21-day water fast, she also gave herself another challenge.
I feel like I'm just gonna stop wearing makeup, like
Ooh,
altogether, because
ooh, me
I
stop.
feel like makeup is really it's not good for the skin. Number one.
No
Okay.
makeup. She really was changing. So, how was the no makeup challenge going in her very next video?
I don't think that I'm quite ready as I thought I would be, um, to completely give up makeup.
Not even a
She looks okay wearing makeup because she doesn't do too much. You know what I'm saying? Some people put on too much where they cake it on. With her, it's not caked on. So I mean, I don't see why she would give it up. Like it's not like she has to put on a pound of foundation. She puts on the bare minimum and it looks presentable.
a full day of no makeup. Going back on something she said she was going to do within a day had shades of Amberlynn Reid. But Chantal was not just another Amber clone. She was her own person, and she was going to make 2019 her best year yet.
So it looks like a 3 pound loss in a day. So it looks like I'm losing like maybe like an average of 3 pounds a day or something like that. I don't know. I woke up this morning and I was thirsty. I went and grabbed my natural spring water that I'm drinking. Something, it's like my senses are heightened today. Like I can taste the water is salty. Like I can taste the minerals and the salt in the water. I asked BB to taste it and he did not taste any salt. So another thing I noticed is like I cut myself, and when I was bleeding, I could smell the iron in my blood. Like
Girl, stop.
I'm like smelling things at their elemental base, and it's just so odd. Um,
She's going a
so
little.
yeah,
She's
my
doing a little
senses are
much.
kind of hypersensed right now, and
Her senses are not tingling like that. That is weird. That is so weird. But if she says it's true for her, I guess it's true for her. We can't prove that wrong.
It's just really
I
weird.
have been recording all of my weigh-ins, daily weigh-ins, and it's just for me to keep personal track of it too, you know. Haven't had any food dreams last night, which is good.
Chantal, as well as gaining superhero esque powers, was dropping weight quickly. But just
Hmm.
several days into her 21-day water fast, Chantal began having strange side effects.
Well, my dreams were really odd. I had weird dreams all night. I had dreams that I dreamt about food like all night long, and um,
She
Because your body wants food and you're depriving yourself for so far for 4 to 5 days of food, and all you're drinking is just water. Of course, you're going to start hallucinating and all the other things that comes with food psychosis, comatose, whatever you want to call it. That's why you shouldn't go on those water fasts because you're going to start hallucinating. Let me say that.
may have been having strange dreams, but it was working. The weight was literally dropping off.
Yeah,
So, a lot of you are probably wondering if I binged or not, and I have to say that I did not.
Many told
good.
her the 21-day water fast was a bad idea and that she wouldn't be able to finish it. But with each day passed and each pound dropped, she was proving the haters wrong. And she was feeling good about herself, managing to resist the urge to binge. You could tell she was feeling good again.
So, I want to maybe go back to volunteering and more specifically, volunteer traveling. I'd like to go to the far north of Canada. I've never been there.
Was she going to volunteer or
Volunteer
was she just
traveling,
feeling in a good mood and fantasizing again? Time would
fantasizing.
tell. But what we did know for sure was that Chantal was actually dropping weight consistently. She was losing weight every day now, and if she kept this up by day 21, she would have dropped a ton of weight. So, 6 days executed perfectly. What about day 7?
I need to live my daily life and I need energy to do that.
Oh,
So I think 21 days, yeah, was pretty ambitious. I did make it to 6, and I think that's a victory for me. I like how my skin has cleared up. I have lost some weight, and I am going to refeed. I have been drinking this.
Chantal managed 6 days of her fast, not 21, 6. But she felt like this was a victory anyway. It was not. 6 days is not 21. But this
no.
is a very common thing with people who constantly fail at achieving goals, taking victories where there are none. And Chantal
Hmm.
was no different. Not achieving her goal, but still taking it as a win, was simply a way of dealing with the fact that she had failed at something yet again. But just because she was done with her water fast didn't mean she was done trying to lose weight.
So plan taking it week by week is number one. Two, meal plan. Definitely need to get in the habit of that. Three, move
That's the
more.
hardest thing to do.
Four,
Meal
stay
plan.
positive. I've been really trying to do that and
She
really need
lost
to stick
herself
to
in
it.
between
So
there.
you guys are going to hold me accountable for this. You guys are going to hold me accountable for this.
Yeah, no, she really did. Like I think this is the point where she started to lose herself. At this point, um, and how she don't expect everybody else to keep accountability for her if she doesn't eat or if she sticks to her meal plan and stuff. Can't nobody keep accountability for you, only for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now if we fast forward everything, you can hear her say, "People's always commenting on my life." Well, you want people to from the beginning you wanted people to hold you accountable, but when they hold you accountable you want to rage about them or act like somebody's picking on you. Hold yourself accountable.
Chantal wanted her audience to hold her accountable if she didn't stick to this new healthy version of herself. Making
What we gonna do,
vegans to be
spank
held
you?
accountable was very much an Amber Lynn Reid tactic. And just
Mm-hmm.
like Amber, Chantal decided she would now go vegan. She loved her cats and she loved animals, and she wanted to lose weight fast. So being a vegan seemed like the right decision for her to take. Chantal, though, after giving in and having a binge, would use another Amber tactic.
Ate a whole bag of chips,
Chantopoulos.
half a tub of hummus with carrots. That was my binge. It's gone. It could have been so. I could have gotten up today and gone to Arby's or somewhere really bad, broken my plant-based vow, made myself feel a lot worse.
Telling everyone her slip up could have been a lot worse than it was, well, we had heard that so many times with Amber, and now
Okay, people don't understand. Vegans can still gain weight. She does. She really does. But vegans can gain weight. There are fat vegans. Do you know what I'm saying? Like there's unhealthy vegan food. There's unhealthy vegans. Just because you don't eat meat doesn't mean you're going to lose a lot of weight quickly, or doesn't mean that you're going to be healthier. I mean, I'm sure if we checked online right now, we can find a person that's overweight and vegan. It would be very hard.
Chantal. Again, it was just a way of taking a victory where there was none to be taken. But Chantal was still consistently losing weight. She was now 14 pounds down. She may not have had a perfect run since July of 2018, but she was slowly getting there. As well as going vegan, Chantal was now working out 3 times a week and even started hitting the gym. She'd
Okay.
had her rough patches, but she was really doing what she set out to do, and she was feeling good, which meant it was time for yet another challenge.
I'm going to not eat out for a whole month. I'm going to start
Fail.
that challenge today. So today is February 15th. So March 15th.
But of course, she would fail this almost immediately.
I
Whenever she
told
was
you.
feeling good, she would set herself some random challenge and then fail. But at
Of course, I knew she was going to fail on this point. This is like she can't go that long without eating, or she can't go too long without on a what you call it? What would you call that? Uh, Giving herself a goal. She can't keep up with it. She can't. I forgot the word I'm looking for, y'all, but y'all get what I'm trying to say.
but at least she was still vegan and was still loving the gym. So she was still feeling good. However, her feeling good quickly turned to feelings of nervousness.
I have my ultrasound tomorrow to see if my cysts have shrunk.
She had previously said she didn't want kids, but now she seemed to have changed her mind. She just had to avoid the hysterectomy.
They haven't
Told
gone
you.
away by some miracle. You know, if by some miracle they're not there, I'm gonna go have kids because that's an obvious sign for me that I'm supposed to have kids. Not now, but down the road. Like if
I told you. Most people who find out they can't have kids, they go into like this funk to where they're like, okay, I can't have kids. Damn, I'm sad. And then they're like, well, I don't want kids anyway. That's just something for them to tell themselves. That way, down the line, they're not sad when they really want kids. Of course, she wants kids. Who doesn't? Everybody wants kids. Is she wants somebody who she can, you know, take care of or take care of her at some point in time. Who knows?
like if for some reason God was like, I'm gonna heal you because my plan is for you to have kids.
She'd been doing well at losing weight recently,
Please don't let
but
that be God's
sadly
plan
for
for her.
Chantal, it was too little too late.
Mm,
She had the ultrasound and it revealed that her cysts had not
mm.
shrunk. This ultrasound result seemed to hit Chantal very hard, and everything began to unravel very quickly.
I am very serious. I was trying very, very hard, and I just gave into the binge urges, and I'm going to keep trying again and again. You kidding me? Because there's a lot of things that go along with being an actual weight loss channel on this platform, and I don't think that I fit the criteria right now for that. It might sound like a cop out excuse, but I'm actually not copping out of this at all. I don't want to do weight loss vlogs every single day because honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys, they are boring to me.
I've just been really
I guess, struggling in a way.
They're boring for you because you're not sitting there cramming food down your mouth, trying to eat whatever you want to eat. That's why they're boring for you. But you can make it fun. She could easily have made a dish and made it fun. But again, this goes back to her motivation to wanting to lose weight, wanting to be healthier. It's not there.
I TMI, if you don't like period issues, I'm a woman, it happens.
Oh Lord, here we go.
I started my period and I was bloated, I was in pain, I was miserable, a lot of pain. I still am today. I'm tired. I'm sick of the cycle too, guys. Believe me, I'm more sick of it than you. I have to live with it. You just watch it. I have to live with it. It's not like I do it on purpose. Honestly, when it comes to mukbangs, it's the appeal that I can eat what I want and make more money doing it.
Kind of depressed.
Hmm.
But I think it's just depressing for me because it's like another friggin' year has gone by already. Like I'm not ready for it, you know? Like
I think that right there was the most amount of truth we've ever gotten from Chantel. The reason why she wanted to continue doing the mukbangs is because she can eat whatever she want to eat and make money off of it. That is the most like upfront, personal, and honest thing she's ever said. That's honest.
it's almost like you're a teen, you're a young adult and you're planning your life and then boom, you're like 35 and you
Yeah,
haven't done most of what you planned.
that's
And it's
life.
just kind of depressing, you know what I mean? It's like
I'm okay with needing drugs to get through life because without them, I'm a friggin' bitch. I'm miserable. I hate everybody.
That's
Some
when the
of you were
beezer
asking me to talk
starts.
about what I've been eating. I've been eating plant based. I have been eating junk food plant based. I'm pretty much the same weight. I will weigh myself at the gym whenever I go. I haven't been going to the gym. I haven't really been exercising much. I could be doing a lot better.
Yeah.
She really couldn't have expected to lose 14 pounds and think that that would be enough to shrink her cysts. But she
Mm-mm.
did, and she was quickly returning to her old ways. Somehow, she was still sticking to being a
Make sure
vegan,
y'all
though,
smash that like sub
which was
button,
pretty
please.
impressive, considering she was basically the old Chantal again. Finding out her cysts had not shrunk had really messed with her head, and so did something else.
I don't know how long I'm gonna have comments disabled for, but maybe just until things quiet down a bit because people are like coming for me hard. Just
Yeah,
quiet down, my babies.
You guys are going to hold me accountable for this.
I
because
don't
you
like
asked
people
us
who
to.
say things like, you're stuffing your face with pizza. Why do you bother going to the gym?
You guys are going to hold me accountable for this.
Or people who say, like, why did you bother getting a diet soda?
You guys are going to hold me accountable for this. I want to just be able to do vlogs, do mukbangs, eat what I want without people counting every calorie I put in my mouth. You guys are going to hold me accountable for this.
It's because having a weight loss channel, like I've said before, on YouTube there's a lot of pressure. And, people will say, well, you just don't want to be held accountable. You don't want to be, no, I don't want to be scrutinized and feel guilty for making a choice.
You guys are going to hold me accountable for this.
If I don't want to address my weight right now, then that's my choice.
You guys are going to hold me accountable for this.
I just really, if you don't want to be here to watch my videos, then don't. That's all I'm saying.
You guys are going to hold me accountable for this. I know you're going to look. I know a lot of you don't think that I'm in a loving relationship. I hate even addressing that because I know being a YouTuber, people are going to make up all kinds of ridiculous rumors.
Despite making videos to be held accountable for her weight loss journey,
We
Chantal
bloom.
didn't like being held accountable for her
I like
weight
that
loss
bloom.
journey, so disabled all comments, and people questioning her relationship with BB really got to her. So it was no coincidence that after receiving comments telling her and BB were not in a loving relationship,
It
Chantal
wasn't.
filmed her going out somewhere with BB. We had never seen this before. Whenever she was with someone outside of her flat, it was usually Rena or Pete, but now it was BB.
So you're having a normal.
Okay, just because she videotaped them being outside on a little honeymoon does not seem to think this does not mean that y'all have a loving relationship. You can make anything look like something on camera, but in real life could be something totally the opposite. Thank you. My community is called My Rosebuds. I'm about to check it. I'm about to check it out. I'm gonna check it out after I got this live stream. No, look there. You got a little fancy restaurant. Okay, bougie.
Normal salad, and I'm having wakame salad, which is seaweed salad.
Mm,
What? So this is seaweed salad. Really good.
mm.
What?
This is so awkward.
You're good. You're good.
This is
This
such
has
a
avocado.
cringe.
It's a vegetable roll.
No,
This
yeah,
one
her
has
and
tempura,
BB do not look like they're in love at
cucumber,
all. Like I don't feel the love,
and BB got
the
the spicy
atmosphere,
one.
the nothing.
Right?
It is good.
It's good. Yuck.
The food look good though.
It's good or no?
It is good.
It's chewy, right?
It is barbecue.
Chewy and barbecuey.
Despite this
I think
video of
BB was just
hers,
there
it
for
didn't convince any
I
of
don't
her
know.
haters that her and BB were now in a loving relationship.
It wouldn't convince me
Some even
neither.
suspected BB was with Chantal just to stay in the country. Whether those comments were serious or not,
Oh,
Chantal did not
possibly.
appreciate them. She was
Jane are
even getting
more in
comments
love
saying her and
than
Pete
that we
make a
have
better
been together
couple.
for a year. Oh
True or
wow.
not, true, Chantal didn't want to see those
Congratulations.
type of comments.
Today is a new day and the sun is shining. The sun is shining.
I wonder how long her
Yes, I
and BB
woke
were
up
together.
on the right side of the bed today, just completely refreshed. Yesterday, I totally let negativity get in my brain. Not today, not tomorrow, never again. So I'm moving on and I'm living my life. And whenever I feel like I can handle more negativity and just be completely
Wow.
oblivious to it somewhat
Oh yeah, no.
and accept that that's just part of YouTube or whatever, then I will re-enable comments. Okay, guys? Okay.
She had had a blip,
And the comments are off
a
now.
big blip. Lots of bad food and negativity had crept back in. But like she said, she let negativity win before, but now she
Welcome in. If you guys are new, make sure y'all smash the like button. Go ahead and subscribe as well. Okay. So she had the comments turned off back then because they were too negative. Hmm. She's back again, posting videos with what? All comments off. So she's feeling the same type of heat that she felt back then.
was back to being positive. But nothing with Chantal ever lasted long.
Nope.
One video she was singing and happy to be alive, and the next
I don't want to cry on camera and try to get sympathy. I'm just honestly just going through so much right now.
Chantal was up and down, eating bad food, then eating healthy foods, doing challenges she wouldn't complete. And she was also being prescribed more and more drugs from the doctor. And anytime she visited the doctor, it was always bad news.
Well, you don't have any blood clots in your legs. There's no evidence that there was blood clots in your leg or whatever. But there is a blood clot on your lung. I've told this story so many times to my family members and BB's there. You probably heard it a million times. I was like, oh, and I just started crying because I'm like, that's not good news. I started crying because I was in shock when she said,
Look at him.
you're lucky you came to the ER when you did, because
You
if
see
you
that?
hadn't, it would keep traveling. Could travel to your brain and be fatal. I have to be on injections. I'm also on warfarin, which is, these are blood thinners, by the way. I couldn't even walk. Like, I can't walk
He could care
without
less.
almost dying. Like, it's just literally. So I had to be in a wheelchair, and so that's that. They don't know where it came from. It could be genetics.
Did
My
he
grandmother
leave?
has problems with that, blood clotting. This is what it is. So now I have to get blood work for Ina
He
every week.
did
I'm going on
want to
Wednesday
hear.
actually.
You want to hear story
I need
time?
to follow up with them every
Oh,
week.
I
This is the weekly
see.
clinic. So
Cause
for
he
the
got
time being,
up
though,
and
he's
got
doing.
out.
Um, yes, it's a very big scare, definitely. The chest
Wow,
pain is bad. It goes
that's
into
real
my back.
love.
Um, they've been calling me. They called me. I had my blood test Wednesday. They called me multiple
Oh, he went
pulmonary emboli, is what it
to
said.
another room.
Bilateral. It
He
said
said, "Fuck,
presenting
fuck this. I ain't got time to hear
bilateral
this."
pulmonary emboli.
With every poor choice she made regarding her health, the more she would have to deal with the consequences. Her health was now at an
Giving him
all-time
back into that
low,
pizza.
but at
Got your
least
ranch.
Chantal was not alone in her struggles.
I'm not doing it to use Amberlynn's name. I do talk to her, and I did tell her I was going to make this video and for her to watch it, so she will be watching it. So basically, I watched Amberlynn's newest video, the shrimp mukbang.
Foodie booty, whatever. It's hard to pronounce. Chantal. And she's kind of where I'm at right now, where it's just like, we're over. I don't want to put words in her mouth, but I have talked to her privately. And I do watch her videos. We're kind of just over people only supporting us when we're doing what they want us to do. That's just not how life works.
That's how YouTube works. People only support you when you're doing things that they like, that they think is entertaining. If they don't think it's entertaining, they're not gonna like, watch or support you. That's how YouTube works. That's how the algorithm works on any social media platform. Which is why certain videos get more views, more likes than others. That's how it works.
You either like us or you don't, or you support us or you don't.
Yes,
She
I'm very
doesn't need any
frustrated
more cars.
that people seem to only
Who?
support
Have a
us
read?
when we're doing well.
People would get invested in their journeys, and people would want them to do well. But when they would act like they didn't care anymore about their health, it left many of their fans feeling let down. Why
Mm-hmm.
would fans support both Amber and Chantal, giving themselves more and more health issues? So, Amber and Chantal could act like the world was against them, but the world was not the problem.
Mm-mm.
They were.
Mm-hmm.
Our audience is watching us, and right now we look. A lot of people see us as a joke.
You are
In the weight
sometimes.
loss community, we're
Yeah.
probably jokes or whatever. A lot of people understand us, but a lot of people do see us as a joke or whatever. So let's prove them wrong. I see.
You still
Chantal
have it.
wanted both her and Amber to prove everyone wrong and stick to a diet for 1 week. They did not stick to a diet for 1 week. But that didn't matter to Chantal. She had made a new friend that she would defend no matter what.
There's an event going on tonight on Zachary Michael's channel called AmberCon. They did one last year. They talked a lot of shit about me too. But it's basically all of the people who talk about her for a living getting together and ganging up and talking about her, and probably me too. I hope they talk well about her, because she doesn't deserve, like, she's trying.
No,
She's
she not.
got a lot
And
of
neither are
issues like I
you.
have, and that's why I got her back. We do talk a lot now, and we've become good friends, and I don't think she
That's
deserves
good.
the hate that she gets. And I think that it's gross.
Chantal and Amber's friendship seemed strong, and
No, that
who
shit weak
knows,
as hell.
maybe if they worked
Yeah.
together, they could both get healthy. And no doubt over time, they would become even better friends.
Foodie Booty, Big Beautiful Me, The Daily Chantal, Chantopolis, whoever, whatever, Floppy Bobby, you know, the whole 9 yards. she went live in the middle of the night to rage about Amber Lynn Reed.
Amber and Chantal did share many similarities, and one of those similarities was threatening to quit YouTube.
I woke up from my nap and I felt like it kind of hit me that like I can't believe I'm leaving YouTube. Um,
First of all, her and Berlin Reed will never stop doing YouTube because of the money is too good for them. What other job can they stay home, do what they want to do, and still make a lot of damn money? Basically, live wealthy without doing nothing but uploading freaking videos. I mean, they don't even crop the videos. There's no kind of creativity going on. There is nothing going on with these. No personality, absolutely nothing. So they're not going to quit YouTube ever. Neither one of them. Who agrees with that? Please tell me if y'all think Amberlyn Reed will ever quit YouTube, her or Foodie Beauty.
whether I
Not
really
possible.
want
Not
to
gonna
do
happen.
this or not, I feel like from a practical standpoint, it's something I should do for myself because let's face it, especially my channel lately, like I said, I've been getting more thumbs down than not. I'm looking forward to taking care and healing and getting better for my eating disorder offline where I'm not judged. You guys are gonna hold me accountable for this.
Again, she wanted
I
us
know
to.
Amberlynn's going through the same thing. Yeah, and if something happened one day, not saying that I will do this, but if I decide not to be vegan for whatever reason, I won't have people making tons of videos about it. I won't have people judging me on decisions I make in my life, that don't affect them. You guys are gonna hold me accountable for this.
You
And
told
I'm
us
not gonna miss
to.
that stuff. I'm being honest, and it sounds bitter, and I kind of am. Like honestly, I've seen firsthand what social media and what being on YouTube is really about, and I just don't want to be part of that negativity, toxicity, and drama anymore. And yeah, so anyways, guys, so I wish you well in your future endeavors, and I will see you anon. Bye, guys.
This is coming from a lady who brings drama to YouTube. She brought her own baggage, her own drama, her whole network of bullshit last year, but doesn't want drama. Let's keep going.
So that was it. It was all over. Chantal had quit YouTube.
She's
And with
still
that,
here.
that brings us to the end of our Mukbang to Madness series. Thanks for watching, everyone.
And I think there's another
Hey
segment.
guys.
Oh,
So at this
hey
point, you
guys.
probably think that I'm trolling you, and I promise that's not the case. I just wanted to talk a bit about some things that I've been thinking about. I know it was only like what yesterday since I put up my video and kind of had a tantrum. I think I reacted very emotionally.
So she was back.
The infamous
Not even a
rages.
full day, and she was back. She was unhappy that people criticized her. But everyone on YouTube gets criticism.
Yep.
Even myself and Jimmy Bunker are constantly getting criticized online. I love Mr. Snowflake, but why does he hang around with that Jimmy Bunker? I hate him. I hate him with a passion. I love Mr. Snowflake. I hate Jimmy Bunker. Snowmen for life, Bunker Boys, BTFO'd. But Ford? So Chantal was back, and she was still just as confused as ever over what exactly to do with her channel, although she did know what she wanted her channel to be called from
No.
now on.
And most
And I
people
did
can't
change my
handle it.
channel name. I like the name Big Beautiful Me. It's just something that resonates with me because
Most people want the fame, they want the views, but they can't handle the negativity that comes along with it because not everything that comes into the channel is positivity. There's going to be a lot of negative stuff, but that's what helps feed you on the algorithm because if everything was positive, uplifting, nothing will never go viral. The ones that tend to go viral and have the most views are videos that have negative feedback on them or videos that are like um, not confrontation, but some kind of conflict or just something, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. You have to have thick skin on YouTube, period. On any social media, you better have thick skin.
I might sound conceited, but I think that I'm a big, beautiful person, and I
She
think
is, though. I
that
give her that.
it just really represents part of who I am, and I'm a big person. And regardless, I think that you can be beautiful and big. I
Yeah.
guess a lot of my journey is appreciating who I am, and finding who I am, and it's just I know it's
It sounded as if Chantal was starting to come to terms with herself as an overweight
There we
woman.
go. I want to
She
do it
was
like that.
overweight, and that was okay. This is who she was. She was happy with who she was. However, pretty quickly, she didn't seem happy with who she was.
I took a lot of unflattering pictures of myself to use as before pictures for whenever I get to a place where
Yeah, this is the sad part right here. This is why I start feeling sympathy for her. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just
Because
really
you know
want to
you're
say
going through
when
it.
I get to a place where I'm better, it just seems so far away.
No, it's a long way. It takes time.
And I
It's
think
a
I'm just
process.
emotional because
But you gotta want it. She don't want it that bad.
I feel bad for myself, like
That's
for
the
my
first flaw.
true self of my healthy who I'm supposed to be. I literally feel like there's me trapped inside of me, and I feel bad for that person trapped. And I feel like I just let her down. I'm constantly abusing her and letting her down, and
She couldn't afford to keep starting her journey, then quitting, and then starting over. Things were starting to get serious now.
I definitely will tell you what happened to me last night. And as you could see from the thumbnail, I ended up going back to the emergency room. Those of you who are new here, I was recently diagnosed. I think it was about 2 weeks ago now with some multiple blood clots in my lungs. They're called pulmonary emboli.
The blood clots in her lungs were starting to cause her not only great pain,
She
but
is
they
a
were
big,
making
beautiful
it hard for
woman
Chantal
and
to even
desert heart,
breathe.
fully
A
covered
hospital
and
scare
living her
could be the
best life in
perfect
court
excuse to
for the
finally get
last day and
fit.
a half.
Jimmy Bunker did it after all. He went to hospital with a suspected heart
You,
attack,
the,
but it
and you
turned out
know,
he had just pulled his
I'm happy
teeth
for her. You know,
removing
I'm
bones
happy
at
for her
work. But
living
even
her
that made
her
him get
best
fit.
life. But but again,
After Chantal got
you
out of
can't
the
make excuses
hospital,
for yourself.
it appeared as though she did a bit of a Jimmy Bunker and had some
She in
sort of rude
Kuwait,
awakening.
period.
And with that awakening, she felt she
But
had to confess something
welcome to the
to
live
her
stream, Lilia.
audience.
All right. So this is going to be a video of me owning some lies. I want to, I'm really wanting to try to be a better person with more integrity. People
Oh,
expect me to, there's like I have a cycle and expect me to fail on certain things. Um, and in a way, it's true. I mean, I can't seem to break this cycle. But one thing that I will admit to, and that is that I I have been binging, and I've been binging on dairy and chicken.
see, when you lie to everyone, you're not hurting us. You're not hurting us, okay? You are hurting yourself in the long run because you're the one that has to suffer from the binge eating, not us. So if you're gonna binge eat, talk about it during that time when you're struggling. Wake up, do a video, and see. I mean, show people, hey, this is what I'm going through right now. I have a binge problem, and I'm showing you right now what I would do in this time. That's not cheating yourself. Then people can give you tips and tricks of ways to how to cope with your binging. But if you just strictly lie, people, oh, it's going good, I'm losing weight, and then off camera you're binge eating, people can't help you.
So, even though I've been to the animal farm and I've pet the animals, and I mean, I don't eat goat or lamb or anything, but even though I felt their beating heart, I've looked in their eyes, I've seen the cruelty, it's just like, it's not, it doesn't seem to ever be enough for me to, it's just never enough. Like, it's just, I mean, I could eat like probably like 2 blocks of cheese a day. Ethically, I'm opposed to eating the things I've been eating, but I can't, I'm just like not strong enough to fight off my food addiction. And this is, I can't get out of this cycle. I think I just can't. So I'm just a mess as usual. Like I said, when I was at the ER and I was in the wheelchair, having just been told that I have blood clots in my lungs and could have died, when I was waiting for BB to pick me up at the emergency exit, there.
Off. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna be real and honest. You know, me too. Like being her size, I can imagine how embarrassing, how difficult it is to get on a bus or even a plane for that matter to travel that long of a distance. You have to imagine because you believe people on this app are rude and disrespectful. Wait till you get out there in public. It's a whole different ball game. And I commend her for that because, like, if I was that size, I don't know if I could get on a plane and feel comfortable to fly all the way overseas. Not for 12 hours. That's just, and that's real, y'all. That's real. So I commend her for having the courage to get on an airplane.
There was a vending machine, and I just was looking at the food, and it's all I could think about. I feel like nobody gets me. I feel like nobody gets it. I guess that's it for now. I just wanted to be open about that. And I'm going to continue to do my videos. Um, I just wanted you to know that that's what I'm struggling with. So,
She now had the same problem as Amber Lynn Reid. Both Amber and Chantal's audience now couldn't believe anything they said,
Mm-mm.
and taking her mental health into consideration, Chantal was ready to quit YouTube again.
I'm going to be logging off of the internet for a little while. I'm not leaving YouTube permanently or anything like that, but I'm taking a break as long as it takes to get some help because I honestly don't know how much more I can take of this.
A person only takes
I
so much of being beat and stuff.
had another binge
Oh my
and I
gosh.
ate to the point of being sick.
Mm,
I need to log off and get help. Basically, this is not a healthy place when you're trying to go through, when you're
mm-mm.
going through things like this. And I need to go down to the psyche merge because it's the only option at this point. I don't have anywhere else to turn to. The last thing I should be worrying about is YouTube right now. I am not able to look outside of myself and see everything I've done to myself and what it's doing to me and my relationship. I feel so distant from BB in a lot of ways. All my fault because I feel like I'm pushing everyone away.
just need to go away. I am gonna go take care of this, and I'll be back. I'll try to update you guys, but I'm gonna be in a better place before I come back. I'm gonna work on getting healthier mentally, which has to happen before I can get healthier physically. It's like I always knew that I needed to do that, but
So this is the second time that she's taken a break from YouTube. Okay. The first break she took lasted barely a day and a half. Okay. Let's see how long she can go off YouTube this time. How long do you guys think she went off of YouTube? I, I give her about 2 days. That's usually her max. About 2 days.
By now, it was clear Chantal was not in so much of a cycle, but more of a spiral. Her audience had never seen her like this. Her physical health was at its worst, and so was her mental health. She could barely talk, barely get out what she wanted to say. But she did manage to let us know she needed to go away and really, truly heal herself mentally before she came back to YouTube. She looked absolutely broken. Fans didn't know how long she would be away for this time. No one in that kind of state could heal themselves anytime soon. Chantal was back 5 days later. She came back with what she wanted to do in the first place: makeup videos.
Okay, y'all. 5 days later, she's back. Okay, so one of the reasons I feel like she's back is because that YouTube check. Like I said, y'all, when that check starts hitting, y'all cannot turn down the money, no matter where your mental health status is at in that point in time. Y'all will continue to make videos and continue to post it because you love the foolishness of that check. Period. That was fast as enchanted, bro. Wasn't it fast? Okay, she didn't even go get an evaluation from a shrink. She didn't even have her first few sessions. You need to have 2 or 3 sessions with the therapist first before you come back. No, she was instantly back up on her. Let's see what she's doing now.
That's what she started YouTube with. That's what made her happiest. So it made sense she returned with a makeup video. But oddly enough, she didn't mention anything about healing herself or how she was feeling now.
Nope,
Instead, she acted like her breakdown video didn't happen.
like that
She
never
just
happened.
moved on.
Hmm.
Maybe in her next video, she would discuss how she healed herself so
Nope,
quickly.
Ordered a venti iced caramel macchiato with extra drizzle. So, yeah.
No, she just went to Starbucks instead.
and drunk to
Well, maybe
calories.
in her next video, she would discuss how she healed herself so quickly.
Hello, guys. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Hey, hey, hey. It is raining torrentially. Is that a word? I don't know.
Yes.
Pete's with me. We're doing our first mukbang together. So, hi, Pete.
Hi.
No, she just ate fast food with Pete's. Chantal had been distraught over her weight recently, but that wouldn't stop Pete's from being Pete's.
I was like, I gotta, I'm like, you mind if we go out Friday because I gotta stay home for a couch delivery. I broke my couch. And he's like, how'd you do that? And I was like, being fat, I guess. And he's like, what?
I said I didn't think you were couch breaking fat.
The way you said it, you were sincere.
Wow. Okay, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe Pete's is her her drug, her antibiotic, her therapy. Maybe Pete's puts her back into the mood where she needs to be at by being around Pete's. Whatever Pete's may do for her, it gets her back in her moods. That's what that seems like to me.
Siri, he wrote, sorry. I didn't think you were couch breaking fat.
I wouldn't be laughing about that.
So
I
that was
wouldn't be
2
laughing about
videos
that.
back since her breakdown, and she still hadn't told us how she managed to heal so quickly from being so utterly broken. Fans wondered if she was going to start the cycle up again and get on her fitness journey. After all, she had been in tears very recently about the damage she had done to her body. So, was she going to get back on her diet and try and get
No.
healthier before she gave herself even more health problems?
Mm, that's good. Oh gosh, something with fries. Mm. Oh my
Back to
god,
mukbanging.
fry supreme. Yo. Mm. So good. Not the person to do inspirational weight loss channel, obviously. Oh, he's texting me. Oh, that's George. George, there's a shout out. Of course, he texts me
That's a
like
binge, yeah.
it's like a sign. I'm going to Burger King right
And she stated several times that she's not the type of person to do a healthy channel or a weight loss channel, whatever else. Then when you go to complain about your health issues and you're in tears and you're crying because your health problems are related to you being overweight, related to you how you eat, don't come crying to people. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. Nobody wants to hear. And now I can tell people are fed up with the bullshit because you'll eat all this shit, complain about being heavy, then you'll turn around and you'll have a depressed, psychotic episode, and then come back to YouTube all like nothing ever happened, eating the same shit. Well, why even complain? Why? What the fuck's the even point? Now I'm getting frustrated.
now, George. So, for those of you who don't know, George is my former personal trainer. He's been trying to get me. I still have like 2 sessions I haven't used, and he's been trying to get me to use them, but yeah. mm. hmm That employee honestly seems so disinterested to work there. For BB's birthday, I bought him a full body massage. I wonder if I got him one with a happy ending. Yeah, whatever.
What?
I hope they did give him one. I don't like doing that. My hands get tired too quickly.
Whoa!
So flavorful.
Whoa!
So flavorful.
Did we just hear that correctly? Let's take this back a couple inches. Let's take this back a couple notches. She can repeat what the hell she just said because I don't think we heard her.
If you don't know, George is my former personal trainer. He's been trying to get me. I still have like 2 sessions I haven't used, and he's been trying to get me to use them, but yeah. mm. hmm That employee honestly seems so disinterested to work there. For BB's
This is
birthday,
Burger King.
I bought him a full body massage. I wonder if I got him one with a happy ending. Yeah, whatever. I hope they did give him one. I don't like doing that. My hands get tired too quickly.
Okay, so she just basically gave us a little bit of insight about their sex life, which was non-existent, which all she does for him is give me handy J's. What? Okay. That was a little bit of TMI, but we're gonna keep it rolling.
So flavorful. So flavorful. Like,
Wow, this is amazing. By the way, like that was really good. Their fries are bomb. The spicy ones. Ooh, it smells fishy actually. So this is the fish and chips. Mmm. Mmm.
Oh, I wouldn't either.
So good.
Almost 1 year of Chantal trying to get fit to help reduce the size of her cysts and avoid a hysterectomy. all for nothing. And she had given herself new health problems in that time too. She did well at times. She would even lose a decent amount of weight, but then would ruin it by binging and going back to her old negative ways, and back to eating fast food to satisfy her cravings, and of course the views as well. What kind of person would eat food on camera just to try and get some extra views? Not sure who that guy is, but wow, is he handsome. She was now completely back to eating what she wanted when she wanted it. It was clear that once Chantal understood that this would take real hard work and being
She
consistent,
gets.
and that
What
a
did you
couple
say?
of weeks wasn't going to magically fix everything, she went back to the old Chantal. There was to be no.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so Lillian said, "Is this your first visit to Shantopolis?" Okay, so this is my first in depth. Like I visited her back, so I actually started watching her when she was taking shits outside. That those were the very first. I was intrigued. Like, what is this grown ass healthy size female doing? And really not going to get food and taking shits. So that's when I started, and I didn't know Chantel started from a beauty channel. I really did. Um, but yes, I guess you could say this is my first time visiting Shantopolis. She gets more pleasure from food than anything else. Yeah, food is what makes her happy. Food is what turns her on. That's her kinky side. Everything. I have watched Foodie Beauty for Has she been on YouTube for 6 years? Please make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button if you already have it. Let's get back into this shenanigans.
Volunteering either. It turned out that that was just a fantasy. It was a shame for her
Well,
and her
welcome
genuine
to
fans that she
Dead,
didn't keep up her
Dead
diet
World.
and exercise, because at times it looked like she was actually going to do it. Chantal didn't tell us if Pete had actually moved away or not, but they were still seeing each other often, so perhaps he didn't. But whether he did or not didn't really matter, as long as Chantal could keep seeing him and satisfy a part of her life that BB did not.
It ended up
That's
being
so
an
weird.
engagement ring. He proposed to me that night. Remember?
Yep, I remember that. A couple of years later, you got me an engagement ring too. We still hadn't gotten married, but
Yeah.
we both had engagement rings. I still got mine.
They have this weird, unhealthy friendship, relationship type of situation. Her and Pete's. It's very weird. It's very unhealthy. It's almost like a mother and a son, but with some kind of weird mixture of romance. I don't get it, but you could tell in most of her videos that we've seen so far, she's happiest when Pete is in the picture. Enchanted Rose. I thought I recognized your name from one of the other channels. Yeah, apparently just a big circle of people. Says, I bet Pete is happy he didn't marry her. Now, you know what? I wonder about Pete's because like he never really tells how he really feels, and you can't read Pete's. Pete's is very weird, but I kind of think he's not too happy because with every person she gets with, he doesn't like. Like he didn't like BB, as I'm finding out. He didn't like Nader. um, who else is he not going to like? I only have one YouTube channel. I have three. Well, I have three, but the other two I don't post on. I just use those to watch myself reviews until I get rich and famous.
I have
Ah,
mine somewhere. I'm gonna ask BB knows I have it.
Chantal still hadn't enabled comments on her videos. She did want to chat to her real fans, but that would mean she would have to see comments she didn't like. Comments about how she had let herself down by going back to the mukbangs. And yes, she had gone back to the mukbangs, but at least she was much happier now.
I feel like I'm disabled.
BB, just like in
You're about to be.
episode
You keep
1
eating
of
like that.
Mukbang to Madness, appeared a few times in the background, and that was pretty much it. Chantal would often be crying to the camera while BB was sat out of shot playing Xbox. We knew now there was a possible countdown on their relationship if Chantal had to get the surgery to remove the cysts, which was now starting to look likely. She was back to who she was at the beginning of this latest journey, an overweight woman who didn't want a hysterectomy because of those cysts, and now she had some extra health issues as well. Her fans hoped she would get her act together soon and wouldn't need to get the surgery, because if she did have to get this
Okay, is she stuffing her mouth with tears coming down from her face, eating pasta, eating ramen noodles, like ramen noodles, and you're crying? What is going on? This is the saddest mukbang I've ever seen.
this hysterectomy, that would almost certainly doom her relationship with BB.
And it looks crazy. Okay, 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 y'all. Okay, I'm sorry in advance. I'm sorry in advance. Okay, but I gotta play. I gotta play that part again. I have to play that part again, y'all. Look, check this out.
And now
Did I hear
she
a
had some
choke?
extra health issues as well. Her fans hoped she would get her act together soon and wouldn't need to get the surgery, because if she did have to get this hysterectomy, that would almost certainly doom her relationship with BB.
Okay, okay, yeah. I don't know why every time I change something on this, my camera goes blurry like that. But again, okay, so she had the surgery. I'm proud of her. She got that taken care of, whatever else. She is obsessed with. She is opposed to chewing her food. I can see. All she gotta do is just chew a couple times and then swallow. But again, y'all, that's all I have for today on Chantel. I will be doing Amber Lynn read probably later this evening, like towards like tonight. We'll talk about some Amber Lynn read, watch some of her video. I'm waiting on to see if Foodie puts out um, a video from Kuwait, but we don't know. But again, y'all, thank y'all. Make sure you subscribe, and then make sure you hit the notification bell so you know each and every time I upload a video and or go live. Enhance receipt. I'm gonna take a picture now so I won't forget because I've been forgot. Hold on. But I got you. I had to take a picture because I been forgot. But I definitely will.